2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Wembanyama. Siakam is out there with Johnson. Then it's Ball, and it's Little General in at the 2 guard. And for Sacramento, Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Mitchell. And we've got two teams, Greg, that have built up some momentum coming into this one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, both sides have had a successful stretch here recently, but this will be a test of will and preparation.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Talen Horton-Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
San Antonio. Number 15. At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Little General. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Kings. Wembanyama with the rebound. Johnson right side. That one falls.
I love Keldon Johnson's mindset. He is getting it done inside.
Horton-Tucker, the pass to Murray. Dishes to Mitchell. Horton-Tucker in the corner. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Siakam looking around. Little General can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The shot's good from Horton-Tucker.
Doing work inside. Nice finish by Talen Horton-Tucker.
Now, here's Ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Little General. On the wing, Johnson. Covered by Barnes. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
Ball against Mitchell. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Barnes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Murray against Siakam. Murray, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Little General, covered by Mitchell. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they've built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Now, here's Mitchell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Dish now to Barnes. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just an incredible display from Barnes. Always capable of fooling the defense with the dribble move.
Murray against Siakam. Little General, the pass to Johnson. No good on the 3. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Horton Tucker. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Out left to the wing. Here's Ball. Here's Little General, defended by Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Heat. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And right now, the Spurs, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Mitchell kicks to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
And really, since day one in the NBA, Murray's shown he has the ability to knock down the 3. You can't give him space, especially in the corner.
Here's Horton Tucker. 5 points in the game. Murray, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now here's Barnes after the miss from Little General. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's gotten better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Stolen by Mitchell. Passes it to Horton Tucker. And he goes in for the dunk.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. And coming down the back 9 of the NBA season, Steve, the second half, what are the contending teams most focused on at this point of the year?
It's about keeping their rhythm, adding a little bit more each day, maintaining health. You want to be ready to go once the playoffs arrive. That's the big thing, though, rhythm.
Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
Mitchell against Jones. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Here's Little General. He has 6. Pass to Sohan. Here's Little General, covered by Lyons. Little General can't hit. The Kings leading. Jones in the post, covered by Vassell. Here's Herter. Miles kicks to Mitchell. Fires from the line, and again it's Sacramento converted.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside, Jones. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Little General, the pass to Sohan. Shoots over Hachimura, and too long on the shot.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's Herter, and again it's Sacramento converted.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herter.
Jones, the pass to Little General, and that comes off the assist by Jones. 9 points for Little General.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Goes back up. A second chance effort. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one drops for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On the basket by Jones.
Split-second decision by Jones. He sees the shot and just goes up.
From deep, Herter. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Free throw good, Herter. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. On the court for San Antonio. They've got Siakam. Lonzo Ball out there with Little General. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Wembanyama in at center, locking down the middle. Here's Little General. He's got 9.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now Horton Tucker. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Horton Tucker, that's good.
If Taylor Horton Tucker's three-point shot is falling, it will make him truly dangerous.
And there's the pass to Little General. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Little General's got 12 in the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He added 29 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they'll want to keep it going tonight.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called. And already his third foul, it's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Assisted.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Here's Horton Tucker. A three-pointer off the mark. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Clippers in L.A.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Pass the ball. Here's Little General. Back to Ball. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they double up Murray. Kicks to Mitchell. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Siakam. To the left side wing. Little General, the pass to Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Covered by Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Little General. The kick out to Ball. Here's Little General. Defended by Horton Tucker. And it's in there. 14 points for Little General.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Stolen by Ball. Here's Little General. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for San Antonio?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Some changes for Sacramento. Hachimura is checked in for Murray. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Harrison Barnes. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Jones checked in for Ball. Now, here's Mitchell. Hachimura finds Horton Tucker. Trying to end the drought. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Johnson.
And for a guard, Taylor Horton Tucker has elite strength and length.
GA, he weighs around 230, has a 7'1" wingspan, and he's athletic. And it really shows up on the defensive end, guarding multiple positions.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Kings trail by 11. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Huerter's got 7 points in the game.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Huerter off the catch.
Jones the best to Little General. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
To the middle, here's Wembanyama. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And 1:01 left in the second quarter. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hachimura, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And that's on a bounce. So it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Little General in this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Taylor Horton Tucker out there with Mitchell. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Second personal foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Horton Tucker. Rebounds San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. And he gets it to go. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Barnes. To the inside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Passes to Little General. Pass to Siakam. Murray with the defensive effort.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Johnson with the rebound. Spurs leading by 12. There's the pass to Siakam. Rejected by Murray.
Nice anticipation from Murray. So good at getting position there to block the shot.
San Antonio making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Here's Little General. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Murray finds Horton Tucker. Murray outside. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And so here's Sacramento after the basket by San Antonio to end the cold streak. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Assertive play for Murray inside, absorbing the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. Herter's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Little General. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Kings trail by 12. And now the Kings fast break. And it's good for 2. Herter's got 11.
A nice option on the break. We know Herter can shoot it, but he also has the size to attack the rim.
There's Ball with the 3. It's good from long range. And the Spurs lead by 13.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Outside for Murray. Puts it up. The rebound by the Spurs.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Herter following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Spurs ball.
Trey Lyles checked in for the Kings. San Antonio making a switch here. Wesley the pass to Little General. Up and in on the lane. Little General's got 20 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Inside, here's Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
With a strong upper body, Keldon Johnson is not thrown off by contact.
Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Spurs leading by 16. Wesley the pass to Little General. Back to Nurkic. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Wesley.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Timeout called by the Kings.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Substituting on the court.
And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to find out which teams have had the hottest shooters since All-Star. The Kings in third.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that.
The Kings trail by 12 on the floor for San Antonio. Evan Bussell out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Ball, and then it's Little General, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pocket 6 with the drive, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Can't teach speed. Defense couldn't keep up with Horton Tucker there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And that one falls for Horton Tucker.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
The Kings making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Both free throws good from Horton Tucker.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Deep two from Ball. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Kings. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Murray finds Hachimura. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Spurs leading by 10.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Horton Tucker. Lays it up off the glass.
Defense does all they can to stop Taylor Horton Tucker inside. He scores it anyway.
Pass to Little General. And it's Vassell in the corner. Wembanyama passes the ball. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 12.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Horton Tucker with it. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Can't hit from in close. And for Sacramento, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And a missed layup. Spurs leading by 12. Wembanyama passes to Little General.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And here's Jones. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Jones. Horton Tucker in the corner. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Kicks it out to Siakam. The pass to Little General. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Horton Tucker. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And love the focus from Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunity.
To the paint, here's Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting for San Antonio. Wembanyama taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Sacramento making some changes. Harris
Substituting on the
checked in
court.
for Vassell.
Shooting for San Antonio. Wembanyama. 1 shot.
The Kings trail by 18. Outside, Jones. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team. Substituting on the court.
And Sacramento has possession. Pass to Hachimura.
2 minutes.
Here's Murray.
2 minutes.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And when Murray is aggressive, it keeps the defender off balance, and they resort to fouling.
That one misses.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. They get it again.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Passes it to Little General. Siakam for 3. The Spurs rebound.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that.
Substituting
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Stepping to the free throw line for the Spurs. Sohan. 1 shot.
Not his most comfortable spot on the floor, but Sohan works hard in the gym on his off days at the line.
He's guarded by Nurkic. Dishes it to Mitchell. Banked in off the glass.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.
Wake up. Suburbs are alive. Welcome. It's 1999.